Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to explore the incredible power of imagination and how it can shape your reality. Have you ever considered the strength of your imagination? What if I told you that your thoughts have the power to shake the world around you? It may seem transient and arbitrary, but according to a large portion of the population, the world's objective reality is wholly the result of human imagination. Your life is nothing more than a reflection of your imaginative activity as it takes shape in actual occurrences. In this video, we will delve into the concept of taking control of what is already inside of you and transforming it into an objective reality. It is crucial to recognize that not everything in the world is a creation of human imagination. The outside world exists regardless of our ideas and beliefs. However, our thoughts and beliefs influence how we see the world and the experiences we have within it. To subjectively take control of what already exists inside of you and transform it into an objective reality, you must first accept that you have the ability to create your world. You must understand that your experiences in life are a reflection of your mental activity and that you have the power to change your circumstances by altering the way you view the world. Your imagination is the dynamic and imaginative force that empowers you to use your thoughts and beliefs to bring your desires to life in the world. It's essential to know that the dynamic and creative power within you is your awareness, often referred to as God. Since God's eternal name is I Am, He cannot announce that He shall be rich or He was rich. Instead, you must assert and believe what you wish to be aware of at this very moment. Your senses and logical mind may object to your imaginative activity, but if you engage in it with emotion, it will get established and persist before eventually appearing in the physical world. Before modifying your imaginal activities, there is no point in attempting to change your real-world circumstances. To change someone, you must alter your imaginal activity, which is the only thing that keeps you alive. You can conceive anything and hold any belief if you decide to ignore the data your senses provide. A strong and persistent imagination creates its own world. Each and every component of your outward existence was originally imagined. Your current circumstances might have been previously just a dream. By changing your mental image of them and fully embodying the desired condition, you can manifest it in your reality. Even though it appears to be a subjective state that only exists in your head. What occurs when the event that the cause signals takes place is collectively referred to as the cause of mental disorders. By developing and thoroughly embodying the mental state that indicates the reality you have chosen, you become the cause of that reality. Your thoughts and beliefs have an impact on how you experience the world and how you see it. Therefore, rather than only being the result of our imagination, our thoughts and beliefs affect how we view the world and the experiences we have within it. In order to subjectively take control of what already exists inside of you and transform it into an objective reality, you must acknowledge that you have the capacity to create your world. You must use the power of your thoughts and beliefs to manifest the reality you desire. You become the cause of the desired circumstance by firmly imagining it and continuously and firmly believing in it. The value of imagination in our daily lives is occasionally underestimated. We usually restrict our beliefs to what our senses and minds can perceive or comprehend. But reality is a lot more complicated than it would seem. The Bible claims that the world was created by the Word of God, which is a creative act accompanied by faith. This suggests that invisible entities gave rise to visible ones in the creation process. The ability of imagination, which is a subjective appropriation of an objective hope, is what gives our reality its form. When we discuss our desires with others, we engage in imaginal activity. If we tell them we need a job, they will remember our need, and if we then tell them we found one, they will remember our imagined creative endeavor. As a result, we should exercise caution in how we express our wants and focus on achieving the outcomes we seek. We shouldn't be afraid to use our imagination because it has the power to significantly impact how we live. The world might be skeptical, but imagination has a history of working. Worrying about what other people might think is not worthwhile because it can have a hugely positive impact on our lives. We shouldn't let the opinions of others stop us from exploring the practically limitless opportunities that creativity may offer. It is simple to believe that we are restricted, unwanted, ignored, and mistreated in life. We frequently base our ideas on what we read or see on social media about ourselves and the world we live in. However, we must remember that our imagination is the single factor in charge of the phenomena of life. If we consent to the world's tragedies as they are portrayed in the media, our consent sustains the atrocities. We must be conscious of the images in our heads and focus on the positive outcomes we wish to achieve. Reports of shortages or scarcity tend to have an effect on people. When there is a shortage of a certain good, fuel, or even an impending financial catastrophe, we frequently succumb to panic and start accumulating things we don't even need. Our fear of the future and the unknown is the source of this reflex reaction. We become so focused on protecting ourselves from the perceived threat that we lose sight of the bigger picture. We don't realize how much reality can be changed by our imaginations. The Bible cautions us not to let worry or fear rule our hearts. If fear could be cured, there would be no need for psychologists or psychiatrists. Even though fear is a natural emotion, we must learn to control it in order to prevent it from controlling us and keeping us stuck in a cycle of doubt and pessimism. Fear keeps us from reaching our full potential. We must learn to harness the power of our imagination if we are to create the reality we desire. Everything around us, from the clothes we wear to the room we are in, was once only an idea. The ability of imagination has enabled us to create the modern world in which we currently reside. The essential idea is that imagination is the engine of realization. By appreciating the value of imagination, we may release our capacity to create our own reality and affect the world. It is not imagination that makes something fiction. What is fiction today will become a fact tomorrow. The author's creativity goes into a book that is currently published as fiction, but it will eventually become fact. If we have a good memory or a reliable research system, we can find today's facts. Not every idea is documented, and not every fact is kept on file. Everyone has an imagination, and since everything is related by a divine law, a guy who feels wrongfully imprisoned and wants to wreak revenge will destabilize the universe. We cannot stop the forest that develops from someone who is daydreaming, since you and he are one. We must learn to be aware of our ideas, since we fantasize while we ponder. After that, we can only direct a precise path to our desired location. But if we lose sight of that objective, we can and will let the way others look affect us. However, if we remain committed to staying on our target, we are unable to fail. The moment where it ends is where our journey begins. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting and amusing. If so, please like the video and subscribe to my channel so you can watch more content like it. Don't forget to push the notification bell so that you never miss a video. In the space below, feel free to post any queries or remarks. I enjoy hearing from you and will make an effort to respond to everyone. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video.